Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House. And welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of February 11th through February 17th, 2023. My name is Claire Candy Huff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. Now, with these general readings, please do remember that that's exactly what they are, general readings, and they can't possibly resonate with everyone. But if you do find something that resonates with you, that's fine. And if it doesn't, just leave the rest. But if you are after a personalized individual reading, please do phone me on 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time, or go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. I'd like to thank everyone for liking and sharing and subscribing so that you know when I upload new videos to my Claire Candy Huff channel. And if you'd like to donate for my free content, along with my contact details in the description box down below, I've left my PayPal link. So thank you in advance if you choose to donate. I have some very exciting news that I'd like to share with you as I'm offering a brand new service at Angel Healing House. It's called the Emotion Code, and it's a healing method for removing emotional baggage or the energy of the emotional experiences from our past which get trapped inside the body and they form blockages. Now, people are not aware of this, but the average person has about 300 trapped emotions caused by either their personal reactions to experiences during their lifetime from birth until present day, or they have emotional blockages that have been inherited from their ancestral and generational line from birth. They don't even know that they're carrying these blockages anymore. These blocked emotions stop people from experiencing flow in areas of their lives, like finding the flow in trying to find a cherished love, having beautiful relationships, having the flow of financial security and stability in one's life, experiencing perfect health, having the flow in our success in career, in jobs, in businesses, and the flow of having peace of mind and self-esteem with who we are. The emotion code also works for relieving pain, as 90% of all physical pain is caused by blocks, emotional blocks within the body. Now, if we're experiencing blocks in any of these areas, then we're totally unaware of how these blocking emotions held deep in our subconscious are actually stopping our manifestations from materializing. But the great part is that your higher self knows what all these personal and inherited blocks are and where they're hiding in either the subconscious mind or trapped in the physical body. Now, during an emotional code session, the practitioner works directly with the client's higher self, receiving messages through muscle testing or a pendulum. I use a pendulum to determine what emotions need to be released to open areas that have been blocked from the client being able to receive. Now, one of the remarkable aspects of my sessions with clients has been that as they release their deep wounding of emotional blocks that have been inherited, in almost all of my sessions, a grandmother, a mother, father, grandfather has come into the session and has been so grateful and appreciative that this long held block has now been lifted off of the ancestral line. They come forth in spirit, and it feels as if they're throwing a blanket of love wrapped around us, and the feeling has been absolutely extraordinary. If you're interested in finding out about these extraordinary sessions, the emotional code, and you want to find out more information, you wish to book one of these powerful releasing sessions, please do phone me at Angel Healing House, and that number is 831-277-3716 Eastern Standard Time, or you can always email me at Candy, C-A-N-D-Y, at angelhealinghouse.com. Now, as always, here on Walking Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, um, we um, we tune into the posse, my angelic family, the posse of angels, for more messages. And through runes, tarot cards, oracle cards, we get messages about the upcoming week. But as always, we look into the astrological heavens to see what planetary energies will be affecting us. So here we are, only 9 days into February, and many in the collective have felt a shift in forward momentum as the energies are buoyed along with the help of zero. That's right, zero planets in retrograde, no longer holding the energies back. And there will not be any planets in retrograde until April. So we've got a lot of forward moving energy to work with. Assisting in this fresh feeling is today's new moon energies. With this new moon being in the independent, unconventional, think out of the box sign of Aquarius, it's getting us to hone and define our personal idea of what freedom is versus what society's definition of what freedom is for us. With Aquarius being the free thinker, this may be stirring many to bring change and innovation into their lives. But this sudden burst of abrupt change energy may just have us feeling a bit unsteady, slightly on the edge, as we may not know what to take action next. Well, the posse of angels is suggesting to take that burst of energy and put it into a creative effort that we're excited and joyful and passionate about. In this way, it helps us to go with the flow of energy, and it relieves the pressure to take action. With this feeling of liberation, we may feel an urge to reinvent ourselves, push the reset button on our lives to make a clean break or a fresh start, perfect for new beginnings under this new moon. Now, tomorrow, on February 10th, I'd like to wish all of those who are celebrating, which are roughly about 3 billion people around the globe, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Lunar New Year, which is the Chinese New Year. And this one ushers the prosperous, lucky year of the Yang Wood Dragon. Now, dragon is one of the most auspicious signs in the Chinese zodiac for its ability to swim, to fly, to walk on the land, and also travel between dimensions. It represents power and courage, and despite its fearsome appearance, it's a symbol of peace and the need to come together as one. Now, the element of wood softens the energy of this hasty, fiery dragon, helping it to be quietly confident. It doesn't need to breathe fire on everyone. And it slows it down so things can be done in a meticulous, productive order to build a solid foundation. The yang energy joins the wood dragon to help us to take action, and especially inspired action, creative action, and make bold steps forward, all the while making sure that we're not too pushy. To help us tone down the forceful energy, we can demonstrate being calmly authoritative and respectful of our boundaries and respectful of others' boundaries as well. Now, this year of the Yang Wood Dragon is a great time to start a new business or to begin expanding your hopes and dreams. And yes, my angelic family, the posse of angels, is saying it's a great time to be a little bit more adventurous and daring by pushing the horizons of our lives. Remember, if you lead with your heart, if you lead with confidence by taking that inspired action forward, success will be assured as we are being guided to love ourselves completely and celebrate all that we have to offer. Then, on February 11th, we have Chiron, the asteroid of the wounded healer, coming together with the North Node that indicates our destiny and where we are heading. Instead of Chiron pretending, oh no, that it does not have wounds or traumas, it takes them and it alchemically turns the knowledge of these and those experiences into wisdom to add priceless value to our lives. Instead of being held back and blaming our wounds and trauma for not being able to do something, Chiron, the wounded healer, suggests that we can not only learn and grow from our wounds, but we can utilize them to then go forth and teach others the wisdom that we garnered from our experiences. By doing so, those experiences of pain and trauma become a great source of power for us and a great source of healing. And the posse of angels is sharing that after a long time of isolation and being sequestered away, whether that was, waiting for something to happen or just feeling like we didn't want to engage, here comes Aquarius and reigniting a fire under us to go out and take our wisdom and share it on a much wider platform. For instance, one of my clients, who is a high school girls soccer coach, who, through his work as a spiritual teacher, helps his team not only win games, but he helps them to be more confident, self-assured, and empowered through teaching them priceless spiritual life's lessons. But the one area that he was blocked in was experiencing flow in his finances. During the session, the posse of angels told him that this work in empowering young people was much too valuable to be offered at just his local high school level. The posse of angels and I suggested that this is something that he could take nationally to high schools around the country, empowering young people, and not just in soccer. We suggested that athletes of all kinds around the globe could benefit from his invaluable service. We suggested that he start a Blog Talk Radio program, and perhaps people can call in for advice, parents, teachers, coaches, and ask questions. Well, he was so fired up to start these things that you could feel the excitement in his energy field. It was 3 hours later, after our emotion code session, that he heard from someone who had heard about his amazing winning season and all that he was empowering the girls with. And they offered him $300 to coach a teenager's mindset workshop for soccer. Now, this was something that was like almost immediate after being and experiencing quiet in his finances for such a very long time. And when I went, as I usually do, to get more messages from the posse of angels, I went to grab my runes and they said, don't go to the runes. And I thought, okay, I'll grab my tarot deck. And they said, no tarot deck today. They just wanted me to pull oracle cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and then clarify them with the Enchanted Map Oracle. And this is what came out for us today. Our first card is number 7, To the Sea. You see that lady in the bathtub, and there are bubbles behind her. She is just, looks like actually she's a little fairy in a bathtub, and she's just floating merrily, merrily, merrily down the stream or down the water. So in this first card, it's all about being in the flow of things, recognizing now with this full moon about how pieces of the puzzle fit together for us. With many forward-moving energies and the help of this new moon, there'll be many in the collective who will start to see events and conditions seeming to synchronistically engage in a way that is fluid, and effortless. When we open to being in the flow of life, we don't try to force or push life, but we stay focused on the perfection of the present moment, and we ride the waves of opportunities that are presented to us because we know that we're in a co-creative dance with Spirit. Spirit knows that our true currency is our gifts, our talents, our abilities, and if we are observant in the magic of the now and open to the way God, Source Creator, wishes for us to serve, then we do not stifle and dictate what needs to occur in our lives, but we open to miracles happening, and we're in the flow. And the card that was clarifying this one, what better card than movement? 28, which is a 1, which is a new beginning. Now, not only is that ostrich moving across that plane, but we've got a windmill movement, we've got the hot air balloon movement, all this movement swirling around, clarifying our in the flow card with to the sea. This is heralding a time of very positive movement, especially after we've had a time of stagnancy, of standstill, or restrictions. There many will feel like they are in a stage of new adventure and discovery. Now, the positive angels and I mentioned that with this new moon, we may feel compelled to change our hair, do a reset in our life, move homes or business, or switch careers, or take a trip. This is because the universe is giving many an almighty nudge that they can't remain where they are any longer. There almost is an urgency to move forward. Doors that were previously shut for many will be synchronistically flying open as if by magic as a result of this new moon going forward. The universe is supporting us now, and if we feel like taking inspired, joyous action towards something, creating something, reaching out to somebody, then all lights are green for go, go, go now. Our next oracle card that is coming in is the card of peace. On this card, we see the Tibetan prayer flags. It's a number 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. We see the Holy Spirit and the dove bringing us the olive branch of peace. And I love that it has the egg on it. It has a star on the egg. And eggs are all about springtime. Eggs are about rebirth, something new being reborn. The more we advance into February, especially, as I said, in the Northern Hemisphere, going into spring in March, April, and May, many in the collective will feel a sense of liberation, a sense of freedom from attachment, a radical acceptance of not looking anywhere else out there, outside of themselves, for their happiness or their joy, but a radical acceptance of what is. This peaceful feeling within so many of us is a result of a quiet mind, a heart being fulfilled, and freedom from want and our soul's satisfaction. If it were meant to be different, excuse me, it would be different. As a result, many will be capable of very clear vision when it comes to our work and how we can create prosperity. And, excuse me, and as a result, with these assured, settled, peaceful feelings within us, we feel an overwhelming sense of power in just being ourselves and in peaceful harmony with taking all that we are and being in a co-creative dance with Spirit. Why would we want to create any other way? Because Spirit creates in ways which have unlimited possibilities, synchronicity, magic, and miracles attached to it. You just take a sip. The next card that's coming out, that was clarifying peace. Let me see, that's 1, 2, is this one. And it's the Gentle Gardener. I love this card. And as we can see, there are more eggs in there, more things being reborn, more references to spring. The Gentle Gardener is a perfect card, for it speaks about being a conscious creator to create our reality or the garden of our life. What are we seeding? The Gentle Gardener assures us that everything we send out into the world now, being in a state of peace, will be in integrity, an honest reflection of our inner calm. Many will now create a garden of abundant beauty, whose seeds will blossom into limitless possibilities. And things are definitely hatching. I love that this card shows us this ancestor here in spirit, always looking down on us, always guiding and protecting us. That too could mean that it would serve us and be very beneficial if we connected more with our ancestors, with our spirit guides and our angels for guidance. Could be partnering or connecting or collaborating with other people. But with the peace card coming in before this, the posse of angels are whispering in my ear that it is more of a partnering with this calmness inside of us, with this gentleness with who we are. We're not pushing the river of life anymore as to our expectations and attachments, but we are happy. We are happy to be working in the realm of synchronicity, magic, and miracles with spirit, and being more than we possibly could ever imagine as a result of that. So I love that card. Both of those cards are very peaceful, are very serene. The next card in this 3-card story is Treasure Island. Treasure Island is assuring us that with so many in the collective having worked so hard and acted upon their unwavering belief in themselves, they will be uncovering the map to buried treasure. Many in the collective are stepping into a truly prosperous phase. And the posse of angels is saying that don't forget to share the wealth, because riches multiply when we generously share them with others. And they're drawing my attention to the tortoise, the turtle on the land, the sea turtle, the turtle in the sea. And, a lot of that, we may be seeing the first signs of prosperity coming in. But with it being a 9, it's not very long until that reaches the 10, which is the completion. And they're saying, yes, we are moving into a very prosperous time. Clarifying Treasure Island, we have 21, 3, the number of miracles and creation, which is Field of Dreams. Now, if you look at the Field of Dreams card, it's very much like the Gentle Gardener card, except this time, those things that are going to be reborn or birthed in the Gentle Gardener, they are coming much closer now, and they're bigger with those eggs in the forefront. So our dreams are manifesting. Again, we get that it is time to see the rewards from all of our hard efforts. It says that great abundance is ours if we're willing to be that gentle gardener and not push life. Again, this card speaks about creating consciously, and that each of us has a basket full of those powerful seeds, which are our heartfelt desires and dreams, and that our divinely given talents and abilities, when coupled with that divine inspiration, will lead to a great harvest in the northern hemisphere, in spring, summer, in the southern, in that autumn, winter. Oh, and the posse of angels are reminding us with the larger eggs, or those eggs more prominent in the forefront, is for us to dream big. Field of Dreams, beautiful. And with all of this forward-moving energy, being in the flow, all the planets forward, this powerful new moon energy that we are now under, many are feeling a growing urgency, a yearning inside of them for change. And when I went to my L key cards, she who, this one popped out. And it's the card Sauvage, she who is wild. And the words are untamed, wild, and mysterious. She's asking us, what makes us feel predictable, familiar, tame? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but with this card coming out, this wild card, she who is wild, the posse of angels are saying, go out of your way to do something unexpected, like I learned and I did a course in the emotion code, and I'm just experiencing such wonderful fruition by being able to help clients remove their emotional blockages and see the results and them having more energy and greater health and all of this stuff. I woke up one day and it was presented to me and I said yes. And I said, that's the difference. Do something unexpected. If you do the same thing over and over again, if there's no movement within our lives, then there's no movement outside. You know, sort of energy out, energy in. There has to be some movement. Learn something new. Drive a different way to work. Join a new group. Take up a new interest. You too could have a YouTube channel. We all have our talents, our abilities, and our skills. The Posse of Angels is saying that this will show, this sharing of the energy and reaching out will show the universe that you are willing. You're willing to invite new people, new opportunities, new avenues for change to come in. And then the things that you've been trying to manifest will have more energy behind them because you've shown the universe this can-do energy that you're willing to wildly work with. So I love the purple birds there as well. And to finish off this reading today, in honor of the year of the Yang Wood Dragon, we have our fortune cookie cards. So let's see what's going to jump out today. Okay. I'll just show you our beautiful dragon on the back of this. Now, I don't know if you've ever worked with dragon energy. Dragon energy is so powerful. It's very, very powerful. It's very direct. And regardless of what many tales and things say about dragons, they are very kind and they're very peaceful within. Oh yes, you know, some are fire breathing and some have done, awful things, but you can't judge all dragons by ones that, that might have burned out a village or done other untoward things. But for the most part, they are very respectful and they have just beautiful energy. So come on, posse of angels, dragons. Let's jump, 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 jump. And, oh, there's one. There's two. Come on. Okay, come on. Just one more. Okay, all right. Okay, we'll take that. Okay. We've got three coming out today. The first is sunshine. The sun is shining on you, your career, your business, growth, fabulous communication in relationships. Okay. We're at a time with this new moon in Aquarius that is all about humanitarianism. It's about philanthropy. It's about coming together in harmony and unity and finding ways that we can really build structures and systems on the planet that that help everyone. and not just a few people. Beautiful sun shining on us. The next one, this is property, a property purchase or sale for many. Um, Heed security concerns in any transactions, but this is pointing to property. So I did mention that, we feel an urgency inside to move. Maybe that's not purchasing a property, but then maybe that's moving and renting elsewhere, or moving locations, or yeah, it's a time where we're just feeling like we want to push the reset button, and that really might be on our property and where we live. A next card that's coming in is the card of change. Lots of references in today's uh, YouTube video about change, a change of residence. I just said about property. Partners, careers, or jobs is on the cards. You're restless. As I said that, we've got this urgency inside of us to move, in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. So big, big, big confirmation there. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you are interested in any of those amazing, remarkable, emotional code sessions that Angel Healing House is now offering, please do phone me at Angel Healing House at 831-277-3716 Eastern Standard Time. And also you can email me at Candy, C-A-N-D-Y, at angelhealinghouse.com to remove those emotional blocks so that you can experience flow in your life in whatever area that you feel is blocked. Go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love and, as always, angel blessings. And I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.